why these exist anymore. I really don't. I mean, what is the point of trying to emulate a PSP? Not in the software sense, but in its appearance. The PSP hasn't been relevant for the longest time. Heck, the Vita is way out. Sony's already given up on that. I mean, I don't think they're fully admitting it, but they've pretty much given up on it. But I guess this is a little different, besides the packaging being blinding. This is actually 16-bit, and no, it's not lying. It's actually a 16-bit console, but I guess they were too busy or too lazy to come up with any 16-bit originals, because sadly all the games on here are just Genesis games, or Mega Drive games, depending on where you're from. There is artwork of Sonic stolen straight from Sonic and the Secret Rings, which is an odd choice because you had all this different artwork you could pick for Sonic, and you picked the one from Secret Rings where his heart is on fire. The decision-making intrigues me very much. Oh, here he is over here playing soccer. He's got medals on, it's probably from the Olympic Games. Oh, speaking of which, this screenshot is taken right from Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, because you can see the tops of the words Mario and Sonic cut off there. Oh, you can see my dirty fingernails. And let's see. Oh, these are the graphics we're going to get. Yep. This is what 16 bits generates. Country of origin China. No diggity darn. Read the instructions. Due to the characters. However, please take note that this is not a defect. Well, technically, if some dots are missing on your screen, it is technically a defect. At least they admit it, I guess. Game console, AC adapter, yep. Lithium batteries available, that's vague. I mean, first of all, it comes with one, so that shouldn't be plural. Available, as in you could buy them separately. Well, actually, yes, and I'll show you why. AV cable and manual, and look at, someone actually ticked it off and showed that it's the black one. And they were right, it is the black one. Can't believe they made the effort to not only clone a PSP, as old as it is, but also to make it in 8 different colors. But there you go. Oh, more screenshots. Oh, wait. Play. I think they just copied and pasted some text off the Game Boy Advance SP box. I never noticed this. Play all the PXP3, Slim Station Color, and PXP Slim Station games you already own. Play all the games you already own. That line, I remember that. That is from the Game Boy Advance SP box right there. They just changed the name of the console. And really, who already owns this? Who already has this? Let's see. Enhanced backlit screen. It is backlit. Yep. Use the AV cable to link up. Use the TV. Yep. Up to 6 to 7 hours of continuous gameplay. I haven't tested that because I'm not mental. Well, it depends on the time return usage. Alright, let's finally open this thing. It's been 3 minutes. Let's get this thing out of here. Yes, you wasted 3 minutes watching someone on YouTube talk about a box. How's your life going for you? Alright, let's go ahead and open this. So there's the console itself. It actually comes with a case. And all the goodies. And no, there was no plastic in the box. These actually all came loose like this. There's the wall wart. Composite out. AV. Well, they're not stereo, but these can kind of be useful sometimes. I guess we'll keep it. What else we got? We got 1 cartridge. 2 cartridge. We have 2 cartridges. And, yeah, we'll get back to that as well. Sounds like Sammy's playing in a bag. And the mini USB cable. So, let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box. Or, out of the case, I should say. Right. So, it comes in a... I don't know what material this is. It feels almost like a waxy canvas? I'm not quite sure. This is really strange. And here's the unit itself. Oh, a fingerprint. Is that of my own? No, that's actually the print from the bag. Oh, and it's fading away. Alright then. What is that? Wow, this thing really picks up fingerprints. Look at that. Just like that out of the box. Oh, there's me. Hello. Enjoy the console. Let's take a look at the buttons here. On-off switch. That is the volume. That's the charging indicator. This... Did this come off? I think this came off, but I don't remember why. Oh, duh, the battery. Yes, it's just a Game Boy Advance SP battery. Although, I believe it is AGSA. It's got a weird, trippy pattern on it. But yeah, that is the battery. I'm almost definite that's a GBASP battery. Cartridges go on the top, and some of the ROMs are preloaded. That is the wrong way to put it on. That is the right way to put it on. See how that works? Dope. There we go. Alright, so let's get this thing powered on. Because, like I said, it has some ROMs already built. God, that's loud. Actually, you know what? Just enjoy that. Enjoy that tune right there. Yeah, amazing. And I just spit on my viewfinder. Yay! Sammy's playing in some bags again. Alright, so these are the games that it comes preloaded with. Really, Sammy? Hold on. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. The cat is now in the other room, so he will no longer disturb us. Let's see what we got here. Zuma Bubbles, looks like Magnetica, that's it for the DS. Angry Birds, yeah, did you notice that before? They did put Angry Birds on here. I guess I was wrong. I thought they didn't put originals on here, but oh, how quickly I forget. Actually, are the built-in ones all original? No. Yeah, that's literally the Tiny Toon Genesis game. Ninja Turtles is, well, I'll give you a hint, it's not Spider-Man. Strider, Smurfs, Raiden Trad. Oh, this one. Let me show you this one first. So, there's Sonic 3D. Fine, whatever, it's a 16-bit game. Sonic and Knuckles, yes, it's another Genesis game. Let's go ahead and play that one, shall we? Yes, they screwed up the ROM and basically put a lock-on ROM. You know how you can, if you want to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you have to do some weird Lua script patching with the ROMs to get them to lock on. This is basically, first of all, Sonic and Knuckles doesn't even need lock-on. It works on its own, so I don't know what they tried to lock it on with, but it doesn't work. You get the failed lock-on message where you get to press a certain button combination and play a randomly generated special stage based on the checksum of the ROM. I believe that's how it would actually generate these. Now listen to the sound emulation. Listen to it. Is that the best sound emulation of Sonic you've ever heard? Don't worry, it gets worse. Let's fire up Sonic 3D. Oh, God. This is terrible. Oh, listen to this. Not the voice sample, that's not the bad part. The bad part is everything else. I was looking for words, yet they have eluded me. Oh, that's so off. It's not right at all. I've seen some bad sound emulation on some Genesis clones or whatever, but this absolutely takes the cake. Here we go. I can't. That is by far the worst Genesis audio emulation I have ever heard. That is by a long shot. I mean, if this thing came with a manual, I think we'd have our answer. The manual, if it exists, must be an explanation that basically says, by the way, don't mind the sound. We had an internal contest with us developers to see who could make the emulation of the audio sound as far off as possible. And by gum, we nailed it. I mean, that is just... How do you make it that bad? I can't. I don't know. And no, there's not a million ROMs on here. If I start scrolling a couple of pages, the duplicates quickly show up after about 40 or so. I saw Mean Bean Machine, Batman's Revenge, Dick Tracy, Decap Attack, Darwin 4081. That's gotta be a homebrew. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Actually, that kind of looks more like a homebrew. That does not look familiar to me. Crackdown, Captain Planet, California Games. That's Bimini Run. Are you sure you don't mean Bikini Run? Bible Adventure. Why? They put Bible Adventures built into here. Ugh, sorry, I had to turn that down. Battletones, okay, that's fine. Although on this D-pad, you'd be better off not. Grand Slam Tennis. No, we're at to 60, and I don't see any duplicates yet. Mario Hockey. They just took NHL Hockey and called it Mario because they wanted to, I guess? I don't know. EA Hockey. Okay, Dark Castle. They put Dark Castle on here. Are you... I really think the people that made this were mental. Oh, this one was interesting. Super Mario Brothers. This is actually a pirate of a Genesis game. I believe it's a pirate of Chippendale Rescue Rangers, but replaced with Mario. I actually tried playing through it to see how far I could get. By the time I got to the 5th world, the level was scrolling vertically, and you had to jump up, up, and up, obviously. Vertical scrolling, that's how that works. And eventually it came to a solid platform that I couldn't jump through. Maybe that means I beat the game. So I found that interesting. Wait, that's what what's the... Barbie Super Mow. Yeah, she mows the lawn. And, oh, here's the duplicates. They start off at 80. Alright, this has 80 unique games. Some of the choices are ungodly. And you know we're going to check out Angry Birds. I mean, This is how you have no shame. This is how you have no shame. I mean, obviously you can't port it. We're going from Android to Genesis Mega Drive to go through the effort to copy the graphics, the music, the names of the levels, and to put a cursor in, because obviously it's not a touchscreen. How do we progress? Oh, we gotta hit A. Alright, let's try level 1. Oh, I just realized, I tried this and I got like 4 or 5 levels in. I noticed they're locked again, so that means none of your progress saves. Amazing! You have to wait for the screen to scroll here. You cannot skip or speed this up. Now, the control is interesting. It took me some time to get used to because, well, obviously buttons. But the graphics would have you think it's locked onto these different angles here, you know, extreme, less extreme, straight. But no, you can actually finally adjust the angle as necessary. So having the cursor here would not yield the same results as having the cursor there. It's just there's no visual feedback to tell you that. Did I make sense? I hope I did. I did to me. That's all that matters. Let's fire a bird. Yeah, doesn't even follow proper Angry Birds physics. Oh, you have to scroll back over yourself now. Yes, you have to slowly scroll back over for every bird you throw. This is terrible. This isn't even Angry Birds at its core. Well, okay, it is at its core, but I mean, the whole idea is supposed to be a structure, a whole structure with multiple pigs. Maybe you knocked it. There's the clock. You know, we're going to talk through the clock. It's supposed to be a structure. You knock the legs out of the structure falls down on the pigs. I can't talk through the clock. The pig is oinking. He's oinking. It's done. I'll give them credit for that, though. They actually put in they went as far as to put in the ambient sounds, the birds chatting with each other, the birds singing in the background, the pigs oinking. Oh my god, just give me a second here, you guys. I just don't know why this needs to exist. And speaking of why bother, let's try the other 2 cartridges. Now, I like the difference here because we've got this lovely label art here. It's a non-anti-alias, shrunk-down picture of Tails from what looks like, I want to say it's either a Sonic Adventure or Sonic Advance artwork. 900,000 in one random special. Well, it sure seems random once you see the ROM start to duplicate. And, focus. and another about 1,000,001, which I believe this artwork is stolen from Mario Party 10. There's Wario with a dice block. Can you even open these? No, you can't even open... Well, you probably could, but I doubt I'd get them back together. I am curious, though, because I highly doubt, as I drop it, that these cartridges contain any data at all. I bet there's just a resistor in here, it trips a switch in here, and that would be that. Well, there is a full pinout. Who knows? Oh, wait, who cares? Well, let's go ahead and put in a cartridge. And yes, it is going to comically stick out. And fair enough, yep, you do get a there we go. A different selection of ROMs this time. Oh wait, I just remembered something. It can't possibly be based off of the cartridge itself, because when you pull the cartridge out, it still works fine. In fact, let's try to start something with it unplugged there. Yep, boots just fine. I think it's safe to say this does nothing more than trip some resistor. And simply change the database. I don't even know why I bothered to put it back in. Yeah, Sonic Spinball. So let's take a look at the selection we got on here. I'm not going to go through too many of these, just because these are actual Genesis games, with the very rare exceptions of lovely things like Angry Birds for the Genesis. And, what was the other one? Oh, yeah, the Super Mario Brothers ROM hack. Beauty and the Beast, yeah, the Addams Family, Zool. These are all... Which Sonic is this? Oh, Sonic 1. Have I tried Sonic 1 on here? I don't think I have. Let us hear together how well they emulated Green Hill Zone's music. You know that song we all love? That song we all love very much. Okay, let's start it. No. Just listen. I think that was legitimately me resisting the urge to destroy this thing. You can't even argue that it would be a good emulation machine, because there's no way you can change what's on there. Well, let's pop in the last cartridge and see if it looks spectacularly different. From what I remember, it doesn't. I was right. Although this song is actually catchy. That actually wasn't bad. That was the only good bit of audio this thing has output. Let's see what we got here. Spiritual Warfare? Really? That was another Christian Genesis game. Who picked these? There's Dizzy, our old friend Dizzy. Let's see what else we got on here. Tetris, Flicky. Yeah, Batman Returns. These are all legit Genesis ROMs. There's really no point in looking at all these, because you already know how they're gonna run. And they seem to be all the same thing. After about 60 ROMs or so, it just starts to loop. No. Okay. Anybody ever play Sonic Eraser? It only came out in Japan. It was a puzzle game on its own, not a bad puzzle game. It wasn't distributed on cartridge. I believe it was distributed through what was the Japanese version of Sega Channel? It came over satellite. Anyway, I'm sure someone will put it in the comments and make me look like a fool. That's okay. It's YouTube. I'm used to it. Yes, but I remember this game having very, very bad music. I mean, it actually gave me a headache. And I cannot wait to see how it sounds on here, and I think that'll be a great game to end this review on. You looking forward to it? Me neither. Let's go. You know, I'm going to stay totally silent, just play the game for about 30 seconds or so, and let you enjoy the audio for yourself, commentary free. In conclusion, I think it's safe to say that the group of people that put this together should look in the mirror and ask themselves, is my family really proud of me? Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, if you're not following me on Twitter already, I can't emphasize that you do it enough, because that is the best way to know when I'm doing live streaming. Live streaming? You didn't know? I'm actually live streaming now. Yes, I'm live streaming on Twitch. Not on YouTube, because YouTube still hates me. But yes, on twitch.tv/tweeterman287, I live stream consistently on Tuesdays. We call them Tweeter Tuesdays. And we just play some games, we have fun. And on top of Twitch, I also have a Patreon. Whoa, what am I doing? It's like all of a sudden I'm active again. Yeah, patreon.com/tweeterman287. Got some cool stuff, links down below. It's cool, trust me, but, you know, you should go check it out. It's kind of cool. Okay, thanks for watching, bye. Bonus time. Remember during the video I made a quick joke about, oh, if there was a user manual, blah, blah, blah. Well, I was putting this back in the box, and for some reason I missed the fact that there was, in fact, a user's manual in the box. Well, it's a single sheet of paper folded in half vertically, featuring Mario with the black and white filter pasted on him. Seems to be his Melee artwork. I don't think that's Brawl, I think that's Melee. That is his Melee stance. Oh, look, they were so proud of the filter, they put it there twice. Oh. Thanks for purchasing Playing Vision Portable. Playing Vision Portable product. Well, it is a tongue twister when you say it twice. What else we got here? I shook it in anger and it went out of focus. Designed for many hours of game playing fun. Game playing. This product is small and portable. Portable. You mentioned that. So you can take it anywhere. Please read the content and plan it in proper use and care. Buttons. Does it give us any sort of apology for the audio? Pause if you're interested in reading it, but nope. I don't see any apology for the audio whatsoever. Still guilty.